Can you smell it? My friends, behind me, what you see is the Cowanesque Lake in Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania. The county is Tioga County, much like you've seen me at Ives Run. And Ives Run is, I'm not 100% sure where Ives Run is. I think, Ives Run is actually back that way a few miles. But I'm on my way to the Tompkins campground, hike-in campground, which means we have to do a little bit of a hike, find our campsite, and camp. Have a good time. Tonight, we are definitely going to be roughing it. There is nothing planned. I don't have a whole lot of gear for this. I brought my handsaw. We have to make our own firewood. And when I say we, I mean us, but me at the same time. So, get a look at it, my friends. That's Cowanesque Lake here in Tioga, Pennsylvania. Not far from Ives Run again, where you guys seen me before. But let's get back on the road. Let's go find our campsite. So this pack is super heavy. All right, guys. Now, there's two places. There's a road that goes down that way, and there's a path right here. I want to check the path first, just to be 100% sure what's going on, and to check out the area of the land. Now, our site is site P13. This might go in just down to the lake. Not 100% sure. My pack is actually exceptionally freaking heavy. Exceptionally heavy today. Because I got my water jug hanging from it. I've got blankets. I got my sweatshirt. I did not bring my flannel like that was the plan, but yeah. Anyway, back to the case in point. Oh, I see what this does. This goes just down to the lake here. Of course, I guess you could camp here. I don't really want to. We're not going to. Go over that way. Some folks had a fire right here. Check that out. Definitely a beautiful lake. I mean, come on now. Look at it. Again, this is Cowanesque Lake, guys. So we're going to head back up here. We're going to walk down the road. We are going to find our campsite. Quick little look to the left here, or to the right, excuse me. My mind is all frazzled today. So I had to go online and I had to reserve this site. Again, we're at site P13. So, I got my hammock, but I'm not 100% sure if there's going to be any trees for me to put the hammock on. So I did bring my tent that I will hike back out to the car and grab if need be. Whew. It's never been this heavy before, and I'm used to them day hikes, and I tell you what, I'm feeling it just this little hill. Know your park. So apparently all we got to do is just walk down this road and the campgrounds are right there. So let's keep on trucking. Later on, we're gonna sit down. I brought one brewski for tonight, and I'm definitely cheersing to two very special people. Yeah, this past week has been a pretty difficult week, I'll say that. Coming up upon what looks like to be some lavatories. Campsite down there. It's a campsite there. Campsite there. Another campsite there. Only problem is I don't know how to tell which numbers are which. So that's P4, P5, we are looking for 13. P6. Oh nice, there's a water pump station. Although I did pass a gentleman who said there was no water down here. Probably because we ain't got rain for crap. I gotta say though, a heavy pack like this is definitely killing my shoulders. Coming up on P11. There's P10. P13 is what we need. I just registered before I came here, so my permit is not on the pole yet, but I do have payment confirmation on my phone. And I screenshot it so it doesn't need the web to actually. P12. All right, we're coming up on P13 here shortly. Pray for trees, my friends. Pray for trees. Ooh, P14 is nice. I'm gonna guess this is 13. Is it? Is it? Is it? P13. Bam. All right, my dudes, this is pretty awesome. It's pretty secluded. My closest neighbor is over there. I can still see him, but this is cool. There is trees that I can hang my hammock. For some reason, I think that one right there, but at the same time, those trees right there might actually do too. So we're gonna hang this hammock, and then I'm gonna go scrounge for some firewood. I got plenty of dead wood right here. Plenty of it. And I can go over there. There's dead trees and stuff down. They strongly suggest that you do not take from, or bring from home, excuse me. But there's plenty of little trees and stuff to keep me going. Plenty of dead wood. So I got this from work. It's the Echo or Echo Trekker. It's not an expensive hammock. I got it from Lowe's. It was originally $40. We had it on sale for 10 bucks because it's their end of season. Pick up my garbage here. I've never hung a hammock before. This is going to be my first time hanging one. I don't know how well it's going to go. So when you watch this video, please don't laugh too awful hard. Again, I will state I'm not a professional. Now, I know you're supposed to do this and let it dry, but it's not coming in contact with my skin, so I don't necessarily care. But y'all have heard about this before. It's called permethrin, because I hate ticks. Then we got the usual off to spray the rest of the body. I mean, I really don't see us having a problem with mosquitoes tonight, but anything is a possibility. Firewood. All right, now got a little pile of wood going here. Not a terrible pile. Got some over there leaning against that log. So, because this is a hiking campground, had to do a little scavenging for wood. My knowledge, I don't believe they actually like you to do that. But, I mean, a hiking campground, you can't exactly bring your own friggin' mountain of wood out here. So so far I'm the only one over here. Over that way there's one down there, and there's one over that way in the distance. But it's like a series of paths you walk down in, and they go, you know, it's really neat, really neat. If I happen to need more wood, there is a really nice pile up that way I can go steal from. I did not bring my lantern tonight because small sights, no reason for a lantern. I can go to the bathroom out in the woods if I need be. So now that the wood is cut, the hammock is up, I think it's time for us in the camping world have a step 2. Classic Pabst Blue Ribbon. Cheers, you guys. Happy camping. That's even good at room temperature. So like I told you guys on the hike in, there's something that I needed to, I don't know, not shout out, something that I need to send out. The Hunker Down King, Mr. Steve Wallace, your beautiful wife, I send many condolences to you, sir. This step 2 is for you. I doubt you'll ever see this video, but if you do, there are a million of us that feel for you, and we're here for you. Not that you know many of us, if all but 5% of us personally. A million people is a lot of people, but we're here for you. We got you. Your inner thoughts, prayers. I'm personally sending good vibes and well wishes. So to you, the rest of your family, my deepest condolences, and sending many good vibes your way, sir. So again, here's the beautiful wife. She probably wouldn't like the taste of that, but I do. So, beautiful wife, keep me safe tonight, huh? Or I should say, Jess, keep me safe tonight. You're not my beautiful wife. You're Steve's beautiful wife. Respect, Steve. So, now that everything's kind of set up here, Let's take a walk down, see if we can check out the lake without walking through anybody's campsite, shall we? Just see the lake from my point of view. There's a campsite right here we're gonna go down into just to take a look at the lake. But we gotta remember for next time, P12, my friends, P12. Wow, yeah, we should have definitely gotten P12. See, I could have put my hammock up right there. Just take a look at that. That's awesome. I hear there's a couple bald eagles around here too. So. Yeah, we gotta remember P12 next time. This would be an awesome place to bring some friends. Now, most of these places, you do have to register online. You do have to get your site. There's not many places around here you can just go and pay right on the spot. But there is quite a few places that you can. So, but I'm actually waiting for the park ranger to come around and give me my little thing for my site. I did buy it. I'll show you. So for dinner tonight, I brought 3 pieces of bread. They're squashed, obviously, because my pack is too small. And I'll go over that in a minute, what I brought with me. And I got 3 smoked sausages, jalapeno flavor. Had to stop by a new pan because the current pan I had was way too big. As always, I got my big jug of water. This is 64 ounces. I brought a couple bottles to drink out of. Now my pack. All right, let's start with this. This I brought so I could build a shelter. I don't see any need to build the shelter because I figured it was gonna rain, but after looking at the forecast, it's not gonna rain. And because I really have no other cover other than to sit underneath that hammock, which would not provide very good rain cover. But I brought this as a just in case. I probably should string it up along the trees, but I don't know. I don't see no need to do that, I guess. I should. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I feel ambitious or not. As always, I brought the trusty old axe that needs to be cleaned up, like terribly. Hope that's not rust on it. So I brought the tent stakes just to stake down the tarp if need be. As always, I got my trusty knives. Got an extra pair of socks just in case. I brought my gloves just in case. Oh, darn it. A little bit of beer spilled out on my socks. Brought my gloves for, well, should have used them touching the wood because my hands got a little sticky from the... But as always, I brought a sweatshirt. I brought oatmeal. I brought coffee for breakfast in the morning. Plates, cups, the usual. Oh, and I better get this bitch started. Whoops, I swore. The trusty thermocell. Let's start this bad boy, shall we? And she's lit. I don't know if y'all can see that. See that little fire in there? That means she's a burning. Eventually she's gonna burn this pad, and yeah. Skaters will be a thing of the past. I'm gonna go gather some more wood. I got looking at that little pile. I don't think that's enough. So you can hear traffic around here, but you see that all them branches and stuff laying across right now? We're gonna go grab some of that. Not a lot, just some. Getting to that time of year where it starts getting darker a little bit quicker. So, oh, and that's the main path right up there. How about that? How's this one look, guys? Drag that back down, chop that up. That should be good. Why did you get more firewood? Well, I'll be honest. I don't think you can ever have enough. Now, my next job is going to be, because we got a slight little rock coursing again. Yeah, we got the picnic table right here. I guess there's no need to build a little sitting spot. So anyway, I guess I'm going to continue to drink my beer. One of the best things about being out here is how cold it, or yeah, how quiet it is. You ever want to go someplace and think? Camping is the way. The hike to get in here was not hard. It cost me $20 to camp here for a night, which I think is a little steep. But it is what it is. I mean, any good camp area is going to be, you know, but the money keeps it up and going. And you get to go cool places like this. So let's check the weather. So the weather says a high of 77 today, a low of 51 degrees, 75 degrees currently. And it's going to get down to, well, this says right now currently, I don't even know if this is loaded. It's going to be a high or a low of 48 to 52 tonight. So, and no rain showers. So, but we'll see. Mother Nature is very unpredictable. And if it does decide to rain, we will hunker down and take cover. And like I said, I brought the tarp. I'm not afraid to string up here. Actually, you know what? I probably should string it up over the yeah, why don't we do that? I'm gonna do that. So I have a crap ton of this paracord. What I'm going to do is those trees that the hammock's tied to, I'm going to put it up above the hammock, obviously. I'm going to tie one rope across, or yeah, one line across, and throw the hammock up over. Then I'm going to, on the corners, I'm going to cut some of this paracord and stick it down with my stakes that I have. You'll see. It'll be sufficient. Is that a word? It will suffice for in case it does rain. You always got to be prepared. Now that's a job. I have legit never done that before. I've never slept in a hammock, never owned a hammock. But that'll protect most of my body from the bad weather, if so it rolls in. But it could be better, it could be worse. I mean, it's gonna keep me dry if need be. Now, like I said, it is supposed to get kind of chilly tonight, so I mean, if it gets cold, I got a sweatshirt, I got the fire that I can come get by. I see myself not sleeping very well because it is my first night in a hammock and not having the protection of a tent. I'm not really worried about anything, but there's always that thought of like, ooh, what if a bear comes in, or what if a coyote comes in, or like, I guess it's too busy around here for all of that nature. But then again, I'm the only one over here. So there's a couple people, like I said, down that way. There is another hammock, and there's a tent right over that way. So yeah, let's take a tour of it here. So got my stakes. It's gonna be a close call with a roof, but that's all right. And over here, stakes. Yeah, I'll be all right. Let's get inside. It's hard to sit down one-handed. Now I am gonna have my sweatshirt as a pillow tonight. This is actually really cool. Keep in mind, guys, this is my first time doing anything like this outdoors. I guess you could say it just hit me like a ton of bricks that like this is what I wanted to do. I mean, obviously watching Steve and Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review, just, I don't know, being outside is calming. It's fun to be out here. The things you can learn. So the one thing I am going to be super upset about is when I sat down in that hammock, I heard what seemed like a couple seams kind of rip. So if that rips, number one, I'm happy I only paid 10 bucks for it. But Eco Trekker or Eco Trekker, I think it's Eco Trekker, is going to get like a bad review from me. Not that I'm anybody, but still, it's definitely a wouldn't recommend type thing. But I'm going to set this fire up here. Not that I'm going to start it, but I'm going to set her up. One thing good about being out in the woods is there is a ton of twigs everywhere. So I don't know if you guys know this or not. You can actually make tea if you boil pine needles and add, like, say cranberries and add honey to it with a tea bag. or just flavoring to your freaking water if you want. But make sure you boil it, because obviously if you grab pine needles from a tree, they're gonna have all kinds of germs on there that you probably don't want to put in your body. So I have done it one time. I don't think I did it right because it didn't taste very good, but I kind of want to walk around here a little bit more. But first I'm going to finish this beer because it's tasting good. Should have brought more than one. So, one of two things. I know I'm not wearing a hat. You're used to seeing me wear a hat. Last night I got a pretty terrible headache while I was at work because the hat, like, I don't wear my hats very tight on my head, but it was rubbing right on like the knobs of my back, I guess or my back of my head, and like the muscle that goes from my shoulder blade up to the back of my head, up through my neck, just killing me. And number two, if you guys ever want to come out on a camping trip and you're local with me, my friends, family even, you're more than welcome to come. All you got to do is say, hey, I want to go. I seen you went out to a hiking campground. I want to go there. I want to do something like that. Or, hey, I seen you went on a 8-mile trail or whatever. I want to go on that. I want to sit and have lunch, or I just want to go for a walk, or I want to go see some awesome sights. I can take you places. And the good thing is they're all local. Literally, I live probably 15 minutes away from this place. I never knew that until this week, my friends. So look in your local area. You can find places to go, things to do. Here's the other thing. If you know somebody with property, ask if you can go disperse camp anywhere you want to. And I know you're going to be freaked out a little bit. It's not exactly easy to just go out on these things and camp. Like right now, my first time sleeping in a hammock out here in a makeshift crappy tarp tent. I'm a little nervous because I'm alone, I'm in a new area, and I mean, technically, you're kind of in the middle of the woods, next to a lake where animals could go to get something to drink. A bear could go get something to drink. Maybe, I don't know, catch a fish or something. I don't know. This is all a learning experience for myself. But you ever heard that expression, you're never going to learn? The only way to learn is to throw them in the deep end of the pool. Guess what? It's the way you're going to learn how to swim. It's either sink or swim. Now, if you get out here and realize you don't like it, or you are just that uncomfortable, you can always pack up and go home. I mean, you probably won't get a refund of your money, but hey, look at it this way. You tried a new experience. Was it worth the money? Just go. Just go. I promise you, you won't regret it. If you're not an outdoors person, of course, you may hate it. I've asked 2 friends to come out here and camp with me, and they're like, no, I like to be clean. I like to wash my hands. I like to cook my food on a stove. I like to shower. I'm like, I like to shower. I like all that stuff too, but I like being outside. I like smelling nature. I like seeing nature. I like getting dirty. I like getting into something that makes me a little bit nervous. You're never going to succeed unless you step outside of the box, unless you make yourself uncomfortable. You have to. It's just part of life. Nobody ever got anywhere staying in their safe place. Their safe place. Jeez, Travis, have some more alcohol. Thank you, I will. So now that the beer has been swallowed and drank, let's go check out some of these other campsites around here. I hear my phone blinging in sometimes, so I apologize if you hear that. But, excuse me, I got a bunch of people, they're curious where I'm at. They want to come, they want to do this, they want to do that. Got to get a hold of me before I'm actually here. Down in through here. Oh, that's awesome. Campsites all the way down. Oh, we already went over there. P16 9-1 through 9-5. Alright, so we won't stay in this campsite too long. I don't want to burden anybody, but I want to get a good view of the lake. Wow. Maybe we should have actually gotten this campsite. Check this out. This is awesome. This is really cool. It's the other side of the campsite here. We were over there. There's a campsite. Comes up into yet another site here. Oh, and right over there is where I live for the night. Just a reminder, guys. Yeah, by the way, we're back here. This is the Cowanesque Lake. This is Tompkins campground. It is located in Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania, not far from my home. My new home that you guys seen that I moved into a couple weeks ago. I will say things have been going swimmingly. I'm very comfortable. Lily she was comfortable that night. First night we were in there, she's laying on her back, tongue hanging out her mouth, looking like a fat cat. So we're good. Things are going well. Life has slowly, progressively gotten better. I really don't think there's anything that's going to stop this train from chugging, because we got a full steam going right now, and I'm pretty happy. I really am. I just can't get enough of this lake. It's really nice out here. Very peaceful. But I think it's time to head back, get that fire started, and start some dinner. I'm getting a little hungry. Not famished, but I could eat. Sitting on a tree. It's not exactly comfortable to the rump. Well, this camera really doesn't show you how dark it's getting, but it is getting pretty dark. Hey, my light came on. Automatically at that. How about that? Let's start dinner. So, nothing special tonight for dinner. Silly me didn't bring a fork, so I'm forced to use a spoon here. That's all right. We're only doing that to move the sausages around. In case you're wondering why I do sausages a little bit more than others, is because number one, I like sausages, and number two, it's easy. It's easy to make. You just heat them up and go, and they taste phenomenal. One thing I'm noticing about this stove that I don't like is the unbalanced, the way the pan sits on it. The side with the handle always falls. So, but yeah, so we're gonna be really careful. See, I got my hand here ready to catch it if it does go. But yeah, forgot my lantern. Actually, I didn't forget it. It was just more weight. But I need to buy a bigger pack. I have one that I'm going to get from Amazon. It's by Teton Sports. It's called the Scout 3400. I watched a review of it. It looks awesome. It's affordable. What's not to enjoy? So we got a quick warm up of these. Trying to keep the fire going over there. As you see, it's kind of blah right now. I need to add something to it to give it a little pizzazz. That's what I'm gonna do. Sausages are looking good. Bet you they taste even better. So as you can see, it took me a little bit of a minute to actually get that fire rolling. But our sausages are done. Oh, you can't see those. But I'm gonna grab our squished bread here. Use them as a roll because, hey, I didn't buy rolls. The camping thing was a total last minute thing. I didn't plan on doing. Wow, they're moist. It's like they got wet, but they're still gonna taste good. So, bon appetit, everybody. These are cheddar jalapeno smoked sausages. She's rolling now. I'm gonna eat these. I'll be right back with you. So, I just thought of something real quick. My grandmother's in the hospital. She beat COVID once. I think my mom said she was in there with it again. Grandma is 88 years old. And we're just really hoping that that nothing happens to Grandma, because she's the last grandparent I got left. And she's kind of the glue that holds my Heasley side, my mom's side. That's my maiden name, is Heasley. Heasley. She's kind of the glue that holds the family together. So, if y'all pray, if y'all send good vibes, just keep her like maybe in your thoughts or something. Pray for Grandma's good health, huh? So I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, or I've actually got a lot of questions from close friends, and friends and family. They're like, well, what about bears? I'm sorry you guys can't see me very well. Fire's dying down. I get a little hot here, a little bit. There we go. So they asked me what about bears and stuff, and naturally bears are always to be thought about, but the black bears around here, they just want food. So like, get rid of all your food. Get a bear canister, get a bear bag. Wow, that fire feels really good. But there's also so much traffic around here. I really don't think bears are gonna bother. There's other people around here. There's just a lot of commotion for bears to be here. They're not really a concern of mine. I also get questions, not many, but I do get questions about like what kind of camping I'm gonna do. Again, folks, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I get ideas from the inspirations that I watch. I plan on doing this thing where it's called cowboy camping, where you basically sleep right next to a fire. Like, I'm legit sitting right here is the fire pit. I'm sitting on the ground right in front of the fire, and it's cozy. It's not too hot. I can feel the heat from it. It's great. I love it. I also want to do some cot camping. This will be my first hammock camp. I've told you that before. But yeah, so like I said, there's cowboy camping where I just sleep right next to the fire, cover up in a blanket. I want to do some camping on a cot underneath the stars next to the fire. There's a couple really cool tents I've seen out there that I want to like continue to do. The tent camping is just fun. So tonight will be the ultimatum whether I actually like hammock camping or not. So, but I'm gonna try and get this fire stoked up a little bit here because she's getting kind of dull. I don't know. I think this wood might be a little bit wet. There, after finding some twigs and a bunch of dry leaves, we're burning again. She went out on me. It's kind of weird as you sit here and you listen, in the dark especially. If you want to hear bad sounds, you'll hear bad sounds. If you want to get freaked out, you will get freaked out. Turns out, first time I should have actually gotten a crap ton more twigs to start off. I'll remember that tomorrow when I make coffee. Not totally sure why, but I've had a hella bad time keeping this fire going tonight. Like, I think it's finally going at a steady pace, but holy Lord, this light ain't terrible lighting here. Hi. Yeah. The fire just kept going out. I mean, the wood is dry. It's good. A lot of it's dead, so I expected it to burn fast, but so, like, I sit here, it's only like after 9. I sit here, my eyes started to roll. I'm like, early bed night or what? So, all right, my dudes. I am pretty much, ooh, that's bright. All settled. There we go. I am pretty much all settled in here. Take 2. I am all settled in. It's funny when you're alone and it's your first time how tricky your mind gets on you. Like, I was just sitting out there at the picnic table and I heard like a tree crash, and like it very well might be, it could be a bear, but at the same time could be my mind playing tricks on me. I don't know. Pardon my French. I don't know, but it's still freaky nonetheless. But I'm in the shelter, but I'm gonna lay here and see if I can pull up something on YouTube here and just watch a little YouTube until I fall out. Now, I've never slept on a hammock before, so I'll definitely let you know in the morning how well I actually sleep. And hopefully we don't get rained on. I don't think we will. But yeah, guys, we'll see you in the morning. Good night. I can explain. So last night, it was about midnight, 10 after. I think it was about 10 after when I looked at my time. I don't know what happened. I went to bed. I was all cozy. And I woke up feeling just god-awful. TMI, but if you ever have to use the bathroom out in the woods, it is the most uncomfortable thing when it's explosive. Let's put it that way. I had sweats, I had the chills, and it was already chilly, so it just made it colder outside. I got out, I sat by the fire. I did end up going to use the bathroom again, as well as coming out from this end. I don't know what it was. I feel 100% better now. Whatever was in my system must have come out. So I apologize to you guys for not being able to finish that video or this video the way it should have been finished. Morning coffee and breakfast out in the woods. I will go again. I don't know what happened. I really don't. It just kind of hit me. I literally, you ever wake up and be like, oh God, I gotta go, you know? Well, that's what happened. Literally, my eyes popped open and I about fell out of the damn hammock trying to get to a tree in time. So again, I apologize to you greatly for not being able to finish this video, but the body's not something easily controlled. If it's got to go, or if it's got to go, it will, and you can't stop it. So I apologize to you guys. Happy Friday. I'm really thinking about going out on a trail. I have some things to do for my business, and I'm thinking about going out on that moccasin trail that I told folks about, because it's a beautiful day. Excuse me, it's not super warm outside. It would just be a great day to walk a trail. So I'm really thinking about doing that. Other than that, that's close to home too. So again, guys, I apologize. Happy Friday, and we'll see you guys out on the trail. Cheers to you.